Justin from over at So You Want to Be a DM sent me one of their magic items and wanted me to comment on it and tell them what I think. So that's what we're going to do right here, right now. I was actually really excited when Justin sent this one to me because I'm also a big fan of the game that this magic item is based on, Apex Legends, though not so much a fan of the character that it's based on or the ability, which has since been removed. But Potion of Death Totem, which is a rare potion, was based on Revenant from Apex Legend, and an old ultimate he had where he could resurrect a death totem, and when you interact with it, you get a momentary lapse of kind of invulnerability, where once your shadow version that you're controlling that has all the same abilities and weapons and stuff that you do, when that is destroyed, you're basically sent back to the death totem. It's a little bit of like a do-over or a free chance if someone takes you down. Smoky liquid crackles with red electricity, but is ice cold to the touch. When consumed, a stone totem appears within 5 feet of you in an unoccupied space. Your body becomes a semi-translucent version of itself in shades of red and black. This spectral-like form of yourself has all of your traits, abilities, and items, but only 15 hit points. When the form is destroyed, you're instantly teleported back to the location of the death totem. Even if your spectral form takes on more than 15 damage, none of it is spilled over into your real form. The death totem itself has an AC of 20 and 20 hit points, and if it is destroyed, your spectral form becomes your real form, and you revert back to normal. I think abilities like this in all kinds of games are always really, really fun and really desirable. And I think that this is fine and great for D&D and other tabletop RPGs as well. The only criticisms that I have for it is that since it is a rare potion, what we have here with no limitations on duration, for example, if you were to never take damage and you hid this totem somewhere where nobody could find it, as well as like range to teleport back to it, you're essentially kind of living an almost free and vulnerable life. If it doesn't wear off at any point, then you basically are like this forever until someone deals 15 damage to you. That could be very, very, very beneficial. So as it is now, I think it would probably be a legendary or an artifact. But if you were to put onto it that it only lasts 10 minutes or that you can only return to the totem if it's within 100 feet or something like that, would probably be a little bit more justified. And it should probably have some sort of limit on the range, how long the form lasts, or even how long the totem stays up. Even the original ability in Apex Legends, which again, it's a PvP game and it needs more balance than something like Dungeons and Dragons does, if you stay alive too long in that form, when it does eventually wear off, you actually have less life than you would have had if you would have just ran in normal. Thank you to Justin from So You Want to Be a DM for sending this over to us to check out. And if you have more, Justin, please by all means send them to me, and everyone else should be going and checking out So You Want to Be a DM.